ver que lo busco. A ver que te lo busco.
Bueno, espérate, a ver, igual sí. Hala.
Toma, ya te lo he puesto ahí. Mierda. ¡No! Cojones. Hala, ya está la stream amarilla.
Have to get the water flowing to the wheel.
Buencito. Uy. ¿Cómo cierro yo esto? ¿Te pone que he dejado de ver la retransmisión?
No, en stream no. Pero bueno, da igual.
Como que a ti te da igual, a mí no. No me está chupando aquí.
Ah, bueno, eso sí. Pero bueno, en principio debería de quitártelo, vamos.
No, pero yo si he cerrado Steam. Bueno. Pues para que aquí me oigo yo también.
Ah, eso sí. Ah, bueno, pero espérate, yo creo que lo puedo mutear. Ah, no, no lo puedo mutear, me cago en todo. Si lo muteo, muteo el audio.
Yes. This'll do. Almost done.
Está emitiendo a 720.
Qué raro, debería ponerse a 1080 ahora. Ay, me atacan.
No, lo tienes puesto a 720.
Me cago en todo.
Where are they all coming from?
Ven aquí, papito. Toma escopetazo. Toma escopetazo. Mierda. Joder, me matan. Esta escopeta es puta más mal que el coño.
Joder. Más malo que arrancado.
¿Pero se ve bien a 720 o se ve mal a 720?
Hombre, a 1080 se ve bastante mejor.
Hombre, ya.
2 doors, of course. But this must be the last one.
Pero mal no se ve. Se ve pues eso, más pixelado que si fuese...
Pero es que no entiendo, porque es que él tendría que estar a 1080. Y es que me toca los huevos.
Eso será la configuración de la emisión de YouTube.
Pero es que ese es el detalle, que es que la tengo a 1080 puesta. O la tenía. A ver quién viene, a ver quién viene.
Have to get the water flowing to the wheel. Have to get the water flowing to the wheel. Have to get the water flowing to the wheel.
¡Epa! Ya va.
Have to get the water flowing to the wheel.
Veamos. Primero que nada creo que tengo que bajar allá abajo. Eso es lo primero.
Have to get the water flowing to the wheel.
Vale, aquí me voy a lanzar media hora más. Para ver cómo coño. Ya sé la cuestión.
Have to get the water flowing to the wheel. Have to get the water flowing to the wheel.
Vale, veamos entonces.
It won't turn.
Me cago en todo. ¿Cómo rompo yo aquello de ahí abajo?
Ahora qué cagada esto, ¿no?
Vale, de algún modo tiene que romper esa mierda.
Ay, madre mía.
It won't turn.
Vale, pero ahora ¿cómo coño hago yo para que esa mierda gire? Me cago en todo.
Have to get the water flowing to the wheel. Have to get the water flowing to the wheel.
Pero, ¿qué cojones?
Have to get the water
Pero por
flowing
ahí
to the
no.
wheel.
Ah, qué juego absurdo.
Have to get the water flowing to the wheel.
Coño de la verga, no sé
Have
cómo
to get
pasar
the
eso.
water flowing to the wheel. Have to get the water flowing to the wheel.
Lo siento, pero voy a buscar un vídeo.
Bueno.
No me voy a romper otra vez la cabeza. Como ayer. Serpent Trial.
Pero cabrón, si es la gracia del juego.
Ya lo sé, pero es que no tengo ganas. Vale. A ver.
Bah.
Pero este no es el que yo decía yo.
Nadie, puto caso.
¿De qué?
Esto.
Vale, a ver. Traero de Semper, Find the Secret Creek, tiki tiki ti, toco toco to, tuki 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 tuki. Vale, veamos aquí lo que hay. Misión misionada. La otra misión, chiqui chiqui chiqui, Lava Room, Hidden City Temple, Trial of the Serpent. No, este no es. Aquí está, cojón, dijo la marquesa cuando puso sus tetas en la mesa. Ajá, vamos a ver cómo lo hace el tío este. Coño, ¿por qué coño de la pinga se me paran los vídeos a veces, tío, en YouTube? Vale, a ver, hace eso, vale. Chiqui chiqui, está muy bien. Ah, ay, qué inteligente es el hijo de puta. Cago en todo lo cagable.
Good. This is promising. Have to get the water flowing to the wheel.
Ahora sí, ya está. Mira, con ver 10 segundos del vídeo, ya 2 segundos, vamos. Ya he tenido. Súbete, Larita. Pegan duro, lo más tonterías, joder, me dejan a nada de vida. Hijo de puta.
Por un poco de dificultad, hombre.
No, es que tengo dificultad puesta.
Joder, siempre me pierdo con esto. ¿Dónde cojones?
Me están disparando los tres hijos de puta. Ya te veo. Coño de la verga, joder. Tu puta madre. Bicicleta de 2 ruedas, cojones.
Señor.
Uno menos.
These figures, they look like those creatures, but they're graceful. Yashil, goddesses of protection. The silver box of Ishal was forged in paradise and brought to earth. Did those creatures make the box? Neither false gods nor zealots shall be allowed to pass. They're protecting it. Is that why they fought me so viciously? Here they keep the box until the sun's renewal. Here. It has to be here. An eclipse and a heron. Like the tattoos on Unaratu's arm. But where's the box?
Corre, Lara, corre.
Foreshock.
Joder.
They must think I destroyed it.
Oh,
Ah, me agarró y me mató. Putada.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
perdona. Pero esa curva que se saca ahí, ¿de dónde?
Va a tener que hablar con el de urbanismo.
Madre mía.
Ajá, ¿y ahora cómo subo yo para el otro lado?
Vale.
Too steep.
Pues me muero porque no sé cómo llegar. Así mando el teléfono al suelo, me cago en todo. Y ahora el mando para el suelo también.
Finally, I made it.
Sí, pero ahora creo que voy a estar trabado. Por eso que acontece que no tengo una cosa que necesito. Me cago en todo. Mira cómo coño voy a hacer.
Too steep.
Oye, lo bueno que veo del stream ahora en YouTube que no va con nada, prácticamente nada de delay.
Finally, I made it.
Sí, es muy poquito.
Vale, creo que tengo que llegar hasta ahí. No llega, vale. Tenía que probar si llegaba o no llegaba.
Finally, I made it.
Ahora mi pregunta es, si tengo que llegar hasta ahí, por lo que veo, ¿cómo cojones llego? Ah, así.
Vale.
I can use these to climb out
A
of here.
correr.
A ver, vale, aquí.
¿15 vehículos? ¿Por qué 15? Joder. Aquí hay que hacer un...
Ajá, y ahora por aquí.
Los son aquí. Hay amarillos.
I'll have to jump.
Así
There's
es,
no
sí.
other way.
¡Mierda! No llegó el grapple de milagro. Gilipollas que soy. Tiki tiki. Tiki tiki. Pero... ¡No! La culpa de amarillo.
Por amarillo se va a ir fuera de aquí. Lo siento, amigos, pero...
Esto es todo por hoy. Mira, por cierto, ha quedado 2-2 al final del partido ayer, ¿no?
¿Eh?
Que el partido acabó ayer 2-2, ¿no? Al final.
1-1.
O 1-1, eso. Ve.
Nada, es lo que le dije, claro, hacen el partido de su vida con el Madrid.
Y el Madrid no hace un carajo tampoco.
Y luego con el resto se cagan.
Yo creo que el Madrid con Lopetegui no va a ser mucho, pero bueno.
A mí me gusta cómo juegan, ¿eh?
There's no other way.
No juegan mal, ¿eh? No, no lo voy a negar. A ver, ¿qué es lo que tengo que hacer aquí? Ah, ahora sí me da. Perfecto. No juegan mal. Pero no sé. No sé qué decirte. A ver, ¿para dónde tengo que ir ahora? ¿Dónde está aquí el chocolate? Ay, papito.
Ya estamos con el agua otra vez, tío. Venga ya. Qué pesadilla. Qué pesados que sois. Joder. Pues no voy a gastar todo el agua del juego y luego ¿qué hago?
Porque se ha quedado sin agua otra vez.
Pues si es que estoy secando todos los charcos.
Joder.
Lo que
Mira
no sé
que-
qué voy a hacer.
Aquí
¿Qué voy a
salen las
hacer luego?
putas pirañas.
Madre mía. Sí, pues se supone que los barcos por aquí pueden salir, o sea que dime tú a mí.
Campamento de puta madre.
Aquí no salen los barcos ni de
Terrible
coña,
as
¿no?
things are, doesn't really matter while
Tengo
they're chasing
4
you.
skill points, veamos.
Who left those carvings of the heron in the eclipse? I have to talk to Unaratu about them.
Y preso esto.
I'm here.
We're not at Unuratu's. We're in a cave nearby. The entrance is marked with a heron and an eclipse.
On my way. All full up. Can't carry any more.
Matukuti. Palejuntul Yunsi.
Maybe they could provide support. Do you have it?
It was a trap. The box was taken and Unuratu was captured.
We heard. We're working on a plan.
She's being held at the prison by the old temple. Akan led a raid, and was taken too.
We'll charge the bridge that leads to the prison.
It's aggressive. What if I climb up here, free her, and then signal to attack?
That could work. Let's leave scouting the temple in the upper district. You could find your way in.
I'll go talk to him.
We'll have backup ready once you get her out.
Sounds good.
For strength and safety.
Thank you.
Laura.
I'll get her out.
I know.
For un titi. Ah, no, es Panucci la vaina, que es como se llama el tío. Panucci o como se llame. ¿Ya está armadura nueva? ¡Hala, qué guapa! A ver, señor, ¿usted qué tiene para mí?
Have more rebels been captured?
Ishik, mashani kubeita lingwantag. Tintushtag hotul mag tialuyokol. Utsonop u akilich kunesahil kukulkan. Tiale batel tambalilo. Valema beichaki. Tugel kinobe. Tengel inholpesikop kachile. Vale. Belama tu beita limbatel. Mish alkab kin beita limbetik. Kulekel insene kin tubik kik. Vale la ilimalov aksol nukene. Oabei kachil takbela. Chukin wet bisak bailov. Kakachop ticheop. Uchil tulakal lekajo. Tialupexaj olo. Tikun patelop taken kimikobi.
You said
Timikobi.
I might be able to help.
Haj. Jete lubukesaj. Beish kananti lekano. Helu halkaptikobe beyo. Mishmak kuntukultik techbetej.
4. You said there were 5 men on the mission.
Haj. Kolki holpesikop kachil. Vale machuk helbish ulakobo. Mishmak kailej. Min más shane kimesabi.
I'll see
Dice
what I
que
can
esto no
do.
vale para nada o qué. Sí, vale, sí.
Ay, el encuca la maraca. No sé qué coño del pingüín es, dijo.
I should have done something.
Uchu and I were talking, and, well,
Uchu, what's on your mind?
The day of Etzli's coronation is approaching. Soon he will be a man and take the first steps towards becoming Paititi's future king.
That sounds like a day to look forward to.
It's the hope for that day that keeps a lot of us fighting Amaru and his cult.
Sometimes we all need to remember what we're fighting for. Is there something I can help you with?
When Etzli's father Sairi died, Unaratu bestowed the honor of surrogate father onto me. One of my duties is to gather 3 sacred items for the ceremony.
But with all that's happening right now, you aren't able to. What are these items?
They are the Savior's amulet, the champion's bow, and the king's horn. Each a blessing from the ancestors of the future king.
Tell me what you need, and I'll see what I can do.
I already have men retrieving the amulet and bow, but if you could find Kabil, the instrument maker, and get the king's horn from him, you would be doing us a great favor. He's been difficult. I sent 2 men and both have failed. Perhaps you could talk to his wife.
I think I can manage that.
Be mindful. Kabil can be prickly sometimes, but Abra has a way of dulling his edges.
Ay, Hachuseru. Au. La polla del Untiti.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Injum! Goten!
Are you Kabil? Uchu sent me for the king's.
Utanil pachkintzilop? Jetele utsulbalop, tsutasik le pachkintzilti.
Lamuch kilich kunesahilo, tuyohel tahubinjume, kupakik shiwo, kutsakan kilov, tijumpelum, tutialintobe, katulach bisob, bele inae kohan.
That's terrible. Let me see if I can find your brother and get the herbs you need.
Nip olal.
Nip olal. Así como se dice gracias en Inca. Nip olal. Acuérdate amarillo. Nip olal. Pero con este acento de Panchito, ¿eh? Si no, no te vale.
Excuse me.
Ay, chic. Bashti helupaktal in Wantiqueche.
I'm looking for Kuali,
Guantipeche.
the son of Kabil.
Otzile shipalo.
Oh, chili chipalo.
Juntul akimesah kukulkan. Ukalmah tijumpel tuncaste kiwiko.
Oye, pero es fácil este idioma, no es jodido, ¿eh?
Lubeita lubote kusipil.
Thank you.
Bueno,
Chic tech utzili chic.
otro idioma.
Kuitikchukilichel. Que le picaron los mocos en forma de shell.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Tutucu, tutucu. Ay, no me toque los chirimbeles, manito.
I don't have enough space for that.
Joder. Perdón, niño, perdón, pero si no, no lo puede tocar a usted, tú te habían jodido. Y
A
qué
herb
chumoco.
thief. He must be very dangerous.
Behlae jumpel okol. Vale samale jumpel kimesaj.
That's quite a leap, don't you think?
Hach haktak. Awogel tikbash. Kintuklik. Kintuklike. Malop kaek much. Lemejen kisonova kaek bulop. Tulakalo. Awal wajesh yumil. Bey. Uyume uahkananil kan. Vale letie ma.
Vale, le tiema.
Hello there.
Ey, tech ishik. Leit shulul kolele. Masaj?
Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Uy, Hach Malov. Yamil.
What sort of game are you boys playing?
Mabashali. Injume uahkananil kan yumkin. Tin chahu kilich shotov. Ingwesti inetailov. Jetil tuyilach. Shanach kanan chimali. Letie uyohel, bashel ubetik, tenim yum waka, uyohel, tinchach ushotobe, lebetike tupulach de carnalot kakali.
Oh, let me see what I can do.
Chach, ni bolal. Niv olalishik.
You're welcome.
Patiki, lenukuchmakov de la mantats ku toholchintikonov. Vale techetawanton. Bashakatih. Shit, tenkintan. Bashakati kishik. Bey, bashti helu pachtal. Ek antiket shane.
I'm trying to help Kuali.
Shan chahech. Sot ushot kintantal tealu kimesal. Mishbal ku pachtal ekbetik. Sole chimali, lach kanano, upekmech.
Would Chamali chase you if you provoked him?
Bashtin?
Because if he's not at his post, I can get to Kuali.
Malov, uts.
Madre mía de mi vida.
Kuali, kaujilon teaktuno. Letie uyohel tushi. Telo minan sachvensilil ti.
I will.
Konesh, Asto, Raimi, La Quinteneshi, Samin, Kanant, Ekpachi. Zoke, Shenesh, Alkabil, Teaktuno. Patenet Pach, Ishik, Jan Ek Ilik, Kapach Chak Akuchul, Tignal Kuali. Chimali, Mehenkisin, Palitzin Kansokol, Janin Kaka Loshikech. Bey, Tonsha no Mehin Pimil Llama. Alkapnenesh! Alkapnenesh! Ey!
Tulakal levala tingwolal.
Alab Olal! Chinshiwop! Kinka
Your brother told me of your troubles.
Mashichtech!
Someone who wants to help.
Mainkat Kauchu Levalova! Cheninkat Katoch Chakuyol Ina!
Where are the herbs? Give them to me. I will heal your mother. Go. Your friends are waiting for you at the cave.
Malov! Shele Shiwoba! Alkapnen Tuhahilawol! Nibolal!
Achal Pupuchi, Málaga. Ay, seguro que se llama Papuchi.
A ver, 3 millones entre 6.000, ¿cuánto es?
Joder, mucho.
A ver. Eso es verdad.
Kuali is safe and I have the herbs your wife needs. Here. This will help you.
Nib olalishik. Kabil. Mamehen sulubil. Sale baktio.
500, sí, esto está flipando.
Nibolal!
Ándate a cagar.
La que- El secador me llaman.
El secador. De pelo.
Joder, es que no me jodas. Ya te digo, es que voy a gastar todo el agua del mapa o qué.
Y no tienes manera de crear una...
Sí, y la cuenta que hay que hacer es 3 millones entre 6.000.
Joder.
Por eso te digo que no tiene esto mucho sentido. Ah, no, entre 60.000. Espérate, que eso ya sale mejor.
Entre 60.000 ya es un poco más fácil.
A ver, a ver, a ver. Igual me renta crear unos cuantos. Hombre, 50, eso está mejor. Puedo crear 10. A ver qué pasa. Más que ya sé dónde lo podía
¿Pero
poner.
dónde coño está la entrada a la puta cueva esta, cojones? ¿Qué coño? ¿Qué burro, burro? Ay, qué burro. A ver, Chuchuhuanca, ven acá. Toma, Catilingüile.
Last to leave and first to return. Jonah's stories of you are true.
The King's Horn, as requested.
Did Kabil give you any trouble?
You were right about his wife. She definitely had a way with his heart.
Thank you for this, Lara.
Of course. Uchu, what did you mean last to leave and first to return?
The men I have retrieving the other 2 items, they both left 3 days ago. Neither has returned.
Do you think something's happened to them?
It's Quincy that concerns me the most. He's young, likes to take risks.
Jumps into the water before checking to see how deep it is. Another type.
A mamarla, parla, cabrones, hijos de puta.
That describes Quincy
Me
perfectly.
estáis jodiendo con el puto agua.
I never should have sent Quincy to that damn place.
What place is that?
The old cistern. It's where the remains of Manco are kept hidden.
¿Cuánto cuesta? Funcionamiento 360 a la semana. ¿Y lo otro? Verás tú si me cargo todo. 240 solo.
240. Ay, ahora es Cusco.
Why was Manco hidden away?
Manco's followers were known as the Order of the Peasants.
O sea que esto no renta, ¿no?
Espérate que me voy a poner la Fórmula 1 en la otra pantallita. Me cago en la puta. Sky Sport, E1, Streamlight. A ver, coño, comiénzale ya, manito. Que yo quiero ver la Fórmula 1 que va a empezar en un ratico. quiero perder la carrerita. Cago en todo lo cagable.
You've got to make sure you don't lose places, because once it all settles down on this nature racetrack, it's really hard to start passing people.
Because those hypersofts, they think are going to drop off quite significantly, aren't they? 0.2 seconds per lap.
Yeah, they have. They've looked very nasty. They're graining up, especially the fronts. But one of the big things here is fatigue. You know, it's not that hot today. There was a bit more of a breeze, but remember, these cars are 3 seconds quicker than
Tried to wipe out the order. Manco was hidden away in a secret place and kept safe. But over time, as the order dwindled, the memory of that place has faded.
On those tires at the end, like
If you like, I could go look for Plenty.
You've done a lot already. Bringing back the King's Horn was a big gesture of friendship.
I don't mind, really. Maybe Quenty can show me the best cliffs to jump off.
Please don't encourage him. The entrance to the cistern is a cave above the white tree. Follow the trail. It'll lead you to it.
She said one. Okay, so Kimmy, look, you're not out of this. You can still win this race today. It's very divided at the front. There's a Red Bull and a Mercedes. You're all split up. Bit of decent strategy. You could still be up there on that podium at the end, couldn't you, and winning it?
Yeah, we're good, but you never know. I mean, it depends really how everything goes. If there's a lot of safety cars, obviously going to be playing a big part, but it's impossible to start guessing, and we'll try to do the right things when it comes.
Enjoy.
Okay, best opportunity for Raikkonen. What's he got to do today? Can he help his teammate?
Only if Ferrari play around with his race strategy. Again, safety cars might affect that, as you pointed out. But, you know, will they pit him early? There's a massive undercut if you can get on fresh tyres. The hypersofts quite steeply. So would they try to compromise Kimi's afternoon, evening, actually, and try and let him interfere with Hamilton's race, as of course we saw Bottas doing in Monza?
He's got 7 races left in a race-winning car. Could he be selfish?
Estamos preparados
I'm sure he's very
para la vida moderna.
Maybe I can help. Do you think your father would mind that?
A ver qué piense.
Anything can happen here with the wall so tight in Singapore. More from a track break when we come back in.
Ojo que ahora los contenedores ya no ensucian tanto.
How about I go and study all the murals and then come back to you and we can discuss them? I'm Lara, by the way.
Es que no ensucian nada. Estupendo. Pues aquí va a caer uno.
Uchu said the entrance to the cistern was a cave above the white tree.
Note 9, that's got more power than you need. Great for moments like this. So you've got more battery when you need it most.
No os pongáis tan tristes que no para tanto.
Perfect for that group shot. And who needs a terabyte of storage?
We got it? No.
He does.
No contamina nada.
The new Galaxy Note 9. It's got more power than you need until you need it.
You know that small slogan at the end of every betting ad? Well, let's put it at the beginning, and let's make it huge. Skybet believes nothing should get in the way of your enjoyment of sport. Not restricted view seats, not lukewarm Balti pies, and definitely not betting. Betting should only enhance the excitement. So enjoy every bullseye pinging, chipping, steeple chasing, magic moment sport has to offer. And remember, when the fun stops, stop. Skybet. Betting better.
We need to end this.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider, out now. Play it on Xbox One.
Al centro médico.
A great celebrity, but still I'm quite important.
way. I'm the girl that makes the thing that thrills, the hole that holds, the ring that drives, the rod that turns the knob. The thingamabob.
Whatever the size of your business, now you can take card payments, square and
I don't have enough space
Search
for that.
Square to find out more.
That works, the thingamabob.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
The new A-Class range with Mercedes Me from £269 per month.
Nit olet lugate nahwa. Janin beti, ukimakta lujol injun.
Lee said you're the best in town.
Just sit tight. I'm on it.
He has almost perfect recall.
Saved his life. You a genius or something? I do have an IQ of 187 and 220,000 rules per minute. Yes, I'm a genius.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
We're very proud to have you.
When only the best will do. Watch every episode ever with Sky Box Sets. Joshua returns to defend his World Heavyweight titles at Wembley Stadium. Live on Sky Sports Box Office.
Really humid here in Singapore this evening. We know it's the most physical race on the calendar, with the drivers expected to lose up to 3 litres of water. They need to keep drinking as they go around the circuit. Sebastian Vettel starts from third. He's won 5 times from outside the front row of the grid. One of those in Singapore in 2012. So that will give him a crumb of comfort today, because Hamilton did the damage, but it's a clean slate on race day. He and Max Verstappen start from the front row with Vettel and Bottas in behind. Kimi Räikkönen from 5th, Daniel Ricciardo from 6th, and further down the Williams, another terrible day at the office for them, miles off the pace, and start from 19th and 20th. It was a really good lap from Max Verstappen. As we said, he was ahead of Lewis Hamilton after the first 2 sectors, and he
Memory.
yesterday at the Sky Pass.
Max Verstappen, grandissimo, very well done for your quali. Thank you. Maybe best quali day of your life, but you will tell me first sector.
Yeah, so like I said before, you know, I promised with the engine, but here the car was very good, very smooth, I think. Can hear good front end from the car, which is important. Very close to the wall. I thought I was going to clip it. Here it's always difficult on the braking because of the bump, but again,
I want to show you how is your comparison to Lewis Hamilton.
Hostia,
Have to be on the
Pedrín.
limit. Yeah, you were just perfect, and is before the main strain. Look at it, just after it. I was. Maybe your speed was not fantastic today, I think.
the whole year. Already for 4 years now.
Joder, que cheta vas, ¿no?
¿Por qué?
Joder, yo qué sé, menudo vestido lleva.
Ah, sí, me lo acaban de dar.
Yeah, I was flat out. But was not going faster. But was not enough. Yeah, so I mean here braking, it's very difficult because of the different tarmac. On the braking you have a
Vamos, coño, pon eso en calidad buena, cojones.
Coño, pero si es que no puedo hacer más nada, espérate.
Pero ¿cómo no vas a poder hacer más nada, cabrón?
A ver, Sting, digo, mierda es esta, aquí. En la página de YouTube, ¿dónde coño se ve la calidad?
A ver, espera.
En YouTube.
YouTube. YouTube.
Opciones de emisión.
Ahí está.
Latencia baja, latencia normal.
Calidad de ultra, tienes que poner ahí.
A ver, aquí dice calidad, latencia. Está latencia baja. Opción recomendada para las interacciones casi en tiempo real. Tarjetas, nada. No, pero está bien todo.
No, no tiene que estar bien.
And yeah, here the problems, I really had problems with the engine. So here accelerating through here, the engine was cutting out.
¡Ole!
So it was not ideal. And again
Espérate,
here,
déjame ver en el
going to
stream
Ascoli,
aquí,
you want
no.
to short shift, but I couldn't short
Output.
shift because of the engine problem.
Tiki, tiki, tiki,
So I had to stay in third gear.
tiki.
So tell me,
Vídeo.
apart of this speed
Está bien.
that maybe
Lo tengo a
is a
60
problem that
FPS,
you had
resolución.
all year long, this problem that you are saying that the engine is
Aquí
cutting
está.
is something that happened only here, only today.
Vale,
So
espérate, tengo que quitar un
yeah,
momento el
because
stream.
in my final lap I was going faster, but I arrived to turn 17 and I upshifted.
Oye,
and
pues
then-
sigue apareciendo en 720, me cago en todo.
But it was, yeah, I'm still very happy though to be
Que
second.
tiene que ser algo de YouTube.
And here the last corner, it's yeah, you try to go to the limit.
A ver, ¿dónde lo estás mirando, hijo?
I felt
Lo acabo de
I was
mirar
very
en el
surprised when I
OBS.
looked on the board and I was
Configuración
second.
avanzada, a ver.
Ah, pues no, entonces tiene que ser en el OBS.
Pero es que en el OBS ya está.
A ver, espérate. Y sale aquí que lo
Mira, en el OBS, en vídeo.
¿Lo has iniciado? Ya.
1920 por
Ahora
1080.
ya está.
¿Ya está en 1080?
Sí, ya está en 1080.
And then there was a sandwich, Ferrari
Cojonudo.
sandwich with a Red Bull meat.
Ahora sí está en 1080.
Oh, joder, que me da diferencia. Cabrón. Me tenías ahí rajándome los ojos. Encima en este juego que la gracia son los gráficos.
Sí.
We just have to make sure we have a clean start and not like
Casi me como la segunda trampa. Me la comí y me morí. Por gilipollas.
Grazie to you, Davide. Grazie to you. Yeah, brilliant to hear him talking about it. Obviously, he was disappointed, actually, wasn't he, yesterday when we heard from him in the pen afterwards?
Yeah, he wants to be the youngest pole sitter in the history of Formula One. Set another high tide mark in that respect, and I think he senses that despite Hamilton's amazing lap, it was all there for the taking. But you know, if only his butts, maybe.
¿Qué quieres?
Can he win this race today, and how worried is Hamilton Hamilton and Mercedes going to be about Verstappen on the front row of the grid, because he doesn't give a quarter, does he ever?
I think it's probably the worst guy you want starting alongside you, because you know you leave half an inch there. He's going to be going through. He's going to fight him all the way, regardless of the championship. The last thing he wants to do is take a championship leader out. But Max wants to win races. You know, you can say he's in his prime, but he's got plenty of time left. You know, 15, 16 years in Formula One. But while he can mark his territory, you know, and you know, on the sacrifice of yesterday and not getting the job completely done, he'll be out there to give him a race.
Okay, well, Vettel has it all to do today, as we said, starting from third. This is what he had to say a few moments ago, talking to Rosanna Tennant.
Sebastian, what an incredible crowd we have here for the Singapore Grand Prix.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting darker and darker, but people are already on the grandstand.
67, te he dicho.
I think it's one of the best races.
Ay, papito.
Really looking forward to it.
You're going to have to give
Vamos a darle.
your best race performances this evening. How are you going to make those two key overtakes you need to make this evening?
I don't know yet. I don't know. It depends all on the start, the first couple laps. Then I think tire will be crucial tonight. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm sure that we have a good car and we can be fast in the race. So it's a long one. So let's see what comes to us.
When you come back to a circuit where you've had a difficult start the year before, do you hold back a little bit? Are you a little bit more reluctant to get stuck in?
It would be nice if it was raining, and I think we could make up properly for it. But no, not really. I mean, it's a year ago. We've had a lot of races since then, and we started in a different place as well. It's a different day, so not thinking about last year.
And also, I guess you have the strongest car.
Well, one of the strongest, I'm sure. So obviously that's our ambition to build one of the best cars. And as I said, I think we have the pace today to do well. Whatever pace is required to go with the front, and hopefully we find ourselves at the front at some point. That would be nice.
Are you enjoying this championship more than last year?
I don't know. I don't know how I felt at this point last year.
It was a bit closer, wasn't it, last year?
Yeah, but as long as the right way around at the end, then I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it more. But it's a long way. Obviously, you know, we are a little bit behind, but we have a good car, good package, and I think it's up to us to make sure we use it all the time, which we didn't do last night. But today is a new chance, and let's see what we can do.
Have a great race, Sebastian.
Thank you.
Joder, si no son pitos, son flautas.
Banco's resting place. This looks suspicious.
But we did find Jimmy Carr.
Me muero. Oh, me ha caído al agua.
In Hong Kong today, but it got super rained off by a super typhoon. Yeah, so good luck if you're watching this in Hong Kong underwater. Hope you're all right. So I came down. The Killers played last night at the big Formula One party. So went down, watched that, and then we've snuck into Mercedes and bothered Lewis Hamilton for the day.
Did you give him any good one-liners or that for later on?
I don't think he needs one-liners. I think when you've got a car like that, how great was he yesterday? 0.3 of a second faster than everyone else with a car that's maybe not as good as the Ferrari. Wow. And somehow that's why he makes the big bucks. He's just that little bit faster.
But you didn't say that in there, did you, John Mechanic? Like your car's not really that fast, is it?
I mean,
your driver.
It does feel like he's the difference, you know, for those guys. But it's so great to see Ferrari in contention because that's kind of what makes it exciting, especially in Singapore because it's the longer course. It really feels like there'll be some overtaking, there'll be something exciting going on, as opposed to, you know, it's not a, you know, some of them are, come on, some of them are boring. This one's fabulous.
Do you want to stay on as a pundit? I mean,
sure.
This looks like a procession of the dead. It's the Order hiding Manco from the cult of Kukulkan.
Kind of hang out and sit in the car, and I couldn't believe, we sat in the car, I couldn't believe the heat of that vehicle. And obviously it's very humid today. That'll make, I mean, the fitness of these guys
Correctísimo.
is just extraordinary. To be able to do that for the length of the race, I can't believe they can do it.
No.
It's superhuman.
Podría gustar ahora poder colocar mierdas de estas aquí a cascaporrillo.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's Sky Sports. Yeah, you want to lose your license? Put me on air.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you, Jimmy. Pleasure. Might see you later. Here's Sergio Perez.
Bueno, y ahora a ver cómo arreglamos esto.
This shows burial dolls, pottery, and textiles being placed in here with the dead. This wasn't just a hiding place. The Order turned it into a crypt.
I think we have definitely a good opportunity.
The Order left members behind as sentinels when they sealed the system. All these bones. They sacrificed themselves to protect this place.
Wanted seat in the paddock, so it's absolutely incredible.
This feels. Whoa! Whoa! There you go. Oh my God! He's just so ready to tell himself. Excellent. Right, so I'm ready for this.
Me cago en.
Your sweaty boot.
I think it's realistic to say a podium shoey could come in 20. I think it's going to take, you know, another 12 months to kind of be a podium contender, and that's the trajectory they're on, and we'll try and do what we can next year, but attack in 20.
Hola, Usher. Hola.
Hola.
Moñitas por las mañanas.
¿Qué pasa, Paititi?
Ah, pasa, tío. Es decir, no pasa nada, pero va a pasar. No creo, vamos, digo yo. Joder. Sí, hombre, cómo no. Oh. Tendrá que pasar algo, joder. ¿Qué pasa? Que hubo el otro día mucha gente ahí en el TS, ¿no? Joder, ayer,
madre mía. Lo que estaba liado.
¿Entrada al cine o algo? No, si es la gente que entraba antes de los coches, que estaban siempre en los canales de abajo. Esto es más raro. No es raro, es que a ver, ellos estaban ya en otro TS. Y dio la casualidad que ayer se les cayó el TS. Y como el chaval que... Ellos tienen un equipo. Y el dueño del equipo, por decirlo de alguna manera, pues es muy amigo nuestro. De Raúl, de Cross y mío. Vale. ¿Te acuerdas que te dije, Mineda, tengo que poner la lavadora? Pues ahora acaba. Coño. La he tenido que dejar limpio, ¿eh? Ahora mismo. La pusiste pero no le diste al botón. No, que no la llegué a poner. Ah, que...
Vale.
Sí, dilo.
Nada, que te se olvidaría. ¿A que sí?
No. Que dije, bueno, ya mañana, sí.
Ay, Paititi.
El puto juego este que me tiene aquí absorbida la vida.
Vamos, que no llegaste ni a ver el partido del Madrid.
Sí, eso sí.
Ah, vale.
Pues eso me parece. Pero luego está en el descanso y digo, si es que lo que me apetece es cenar. Y eso dice. Cenar.
Madre mía, sí que te ha enganchado, ¿no?
Joder.
Lo tiene enganchado, no, lo siguiente.
¿Y tú qué? Jugando al...
A la Lara Croft.
Sí, ya me han dicho que está muy bien ese juego.
Bueno, lo tengo puesto en YouTube si quieres verlo.
Ah, ¿si lo has subido al canal tuyo?
No, estoy haciendo el stream. Ay, Paititi.
Relaja la raja que se estrecha la meja.
Eso, ahí está.
Anda que no.
¿Te oye mucho ruido?
Nah.
Te voy a tender la ropa. Son pocas cosas, ¿sabes? Si más que nada es porque tenía el albornoz y eso que... Estaba ya como lo sucio. Y luego también me regalaron una funda para la cama. No me gustaba como olía ahí recién abierta. Me la regaló a la piba con la que me estoy enrollando, macho, porque es que eso echa, vamos. Cada vez que esto digo, joder, al final me vas a joder el colchón. Se presenta con un... ¡Ja! Con una funda de esta para... Esto cosas que pasan. La vida.
Kale and mango salad, anybody? Some say this is the finest food in the paddock.
Ahí estamos.
They're new actually double level homes here this year.
Pues sí.
Another level on top.
buena
In
skill
case
point.
there's some rain, there's some shelter here for the many
Sí.
guests who are being entertained right royally here at the current World
I should have
Champions.
done
Mercedes is
something.
always very busy and a very popular home to hang out. As you walk into the paddock, as I said, it's really still today. Not a lot of air around, if you can say that. Anthony Davidson is here. Just talk us through the physical challenges, if you could, Ant, of this race, particularly, you know, today. It's humid, it's hot. You're going to lose a lot of fluid.
Well, you're not sweating much, so I think that's a good sign, isn't it? Very good sign. I think it's an easy day for the drivers. No, in all honesty, it's a brutal race. You know, the track is a long lap. You're in the high 1 minute 45s, 46s. So you know it's the longest Grand Prix of the year. Hot, humid, a bumpy track. Street tracks, you're in amongst the barriers, so it's very static air, and you don't get much inside the cockpit. It's hard work.
How did you prepare for it? Different to different races.
Well, you know it's coming, so the body does adapt over time to the hotter conditions. Takes about a week or two, so drivers can can go into lots of saunas and train in the heat.
You do that, do you?
Definitely,
Como
yeah.
de
I used something
plástico.
I used to do and still do today for the hotter races in
Ah.
sports cars that I do.
Ah.
So,
Decía yo,
the body does adapt, and so once you get
me meo y...
hydrated, you'll lose about 2.5–3
Iba a calar,
kilos of
pero
weight
no.
just in water.
Calar,
No,
¿no?
it's incredible, it really is. Right, we're moving in through, we've been very kind, Mercedes been very kind to let us into the back of the garage, just to give you a bit of a scope of the setup here in Singapore. Rob Meadows, the team manager, as we just walk past. But you know, this is the hub, this is where it all happens, and the cars
La
that
madre,
we
pero qué grande esto.
Rise as we come into the garage as well, because of all the hot car. The engine needs to be kept at a certain temperature, and all the racks as well with the machinery behind us.
Oye, ¿cuánta gente viendo eso?
Johnny, I was talking to Ant about how you prepare for
I'm confident I can deal with any rebel I meet.
today. We've talked a little bit about Ant and how well
Yo aquí contando mi vida.
What is his role for the team?
Survival.
Lewis, at the end of the day, you know, he's under a lot of pressure.
Me cago, la hostia, el pueblo. Que se cuenta...
But at the end of the day, he's
¡Que se cuenta!
for one. But if he does it for the team, he's actually
Hostia, estos payasos de pueblo, tío.
Cago en Dios.
But it's so important really the first turn because massive difference to the strategy and the race. Say if, Johnny, it's more a matter of when it happens. It's such a long track.
Directo era un cachón.
Turn 1, 2 and 3. It's not really double file, is it? It's a single file process through there, but they're forced to go through their double file, and we quite often see cars clash into each other.
Ay, Dios mío.
Vettel is in a vulnerable position off the start, being on the outside. He's going to have to try and go around the outside.
La la la.
In turn 1, and he has to do it because he's got to be there fighting Lewis.
Well, both Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton have 4 poles in Singapore, and they've both got 4 championships to their name too. The fight for 5 is hotting up.
A chuparla.
It's almost like a creel.
Menudo artista. ¿Pero qué dices?
Están hablando en catalán. Nada, que ayer se fue a cenar y que iba a salir, pero que ya no salió más, que yo qué sé.
Madre mía, ¿eso se
¿Pero
cuenta
qué, un
por
amigo
la radio,
tuyo?
tío? Ah, que es un colega tuyo.
No, que va. Tengo una emisora puesta y está saliendo aquí.
Ah, pues eso. Pero, ¿y eso se cuentan por la emisora, tío?
Sí.
Joder. Hombre, una cosa es que... Bueno, claro, serán colegas, ¿no? Ellos dos.
Claro.
Sí, pero eso lo puede escuchar cualquiera que esté sintonizando esa emisora.
Exacto.
Your serpent guard disguise is good. I discovered the passphrase for the prison where they're holding the body. Innocent eyes will blink at dawn.
Mira, lo tiene eso ahí, no te creas que no. Si ahí pasa cualquier cipote por ahí, ya tiene el sintonizado ahí, el primero que se entera, ¿eh? Dice, ahora vengo, que voy a comprar tabaco y ya no vuelvo, ¿no? El cabrón. Hijo de puta.
Vettel has the upper hand, leading 341 laps to Hamilton's 250. So why is he behind?
Hace lo que el perro del anuncio.
Vettel has simply made too many mistakes.
Perro del anuncio, dice. Qué can.
Collecting Bottas in the first corner at Paul Ricard and a 10-second penalty, inadvertently blocking Sainz in Austria, attracting a grid penalty, and of course collecting Hamilton.
Ya esto la radio, qué inventazo, Eso fue de la Primera o de la Segunda Guerra Mundial, la radio.
Buah, de antes de la Primera Guerra.
Mucho antes de la Primera.
Y dijeron los franceses, pa' torre la mía.
Pero el otro no lo escucho, yo no sé de dónde sale. Estos tienen que estar muy lejos de cojones. Esto, para la manera de hablar que tienen, estos son de Lérida o de Gerona o de por ahí.
¿Eso cuántos kilómetros es de tu casa?
100 y algo.
¿Cuánto se supone que alcanzas?
Depende de la frecuencia
sí,
y del día y de muchas cosas. Pero bueno, en VHF, que es lo que estoy escuchando ahora.
VHF. Ah, o sea, ¿estás pillando? Ah, no, eso era UHF.
No, UHF.
Ahí está
VHF es
la
otra cosa.
UHF y la VHF.
Sí.
Puedo pillar las dos cosas.
Tú estás en muy alta frecuencia y UHF es ultra alta frecuencia.
Ultra frecuencia.
Sí, vamos, sí. Ya te
Very
digo que
high frequency y ultra high frequency.
Que cuando hice electrónica ya te digo que algo de radio por cojones entiendo.
Te tienen que dar, es que te lo dan por huevos.
Bueno, de hecho es que ya te digo que yo sé construir electrónicamente una emisora y un receptor, claro.
A mí me lo enseñaron, pero yo no sabría hacerlo ahora.
Hombre, a ver, de memoria no te lo voy a hacer,
yo no me acuerdo de nada de eso, la verdad.
Con un esquema claro que te lo puedo montar, Jado.
Pero que sabría perfectamente qué es lo que estaría haciendo en cada momento, ¿sabes? Cuando estuviese montando los módulos.
Sí, eso sí. Lo más difícil, para mí, lo más difícil posiblemente fuese el tema de las bobinas y de todas esas cosas. Porque eso no los venden hechos, te las tienes que hacer tú, ¿sabes?
Ya, bueno, Pero eso no es tan difícil porque al fin y al cabo lo de las bobinas van a funcionar. Una cosa es que llegues a la frecuencia que tú quieres, porque es la única diferencia que hay entre una más larga o más corta.
Puede ser.
Sí, claro, el largo de la antena, el largo del cable de cobre, el último, es el que te da. Y las bobinas, pero de todas maneras las bobinas sí que las venden hechas. Depende de lo que busques, pero vamos, componentes electrónicos prácticamente todo se vende. Pocas cosas hay que no. Vamos, no sé si estamos hablando de la misma bobina.
Bueno, depende de la frecuencia, hay muchos tipos de bobinas. Las típicas que son 4 vueltas de cable y las que llevan núcleos de hierro y cosas de esas así. ¿Por qué no puedo construir esta nave?
Oye, ¿y tu imperio ese cómo va? ¿Te reventaron todo al final o qué?
No, estoy aguantando ahí.
Claro, ya te lo dije yo, hombre. Aguanta ahí, cabrón, tío.
Me dejan construir esta. ¿Por qué no me dejan construir esto?
This won't work. Both levers need to be held open if I'm gonna get inside. I need someone else.
Pues ya está puesta.
Both levers need to be turned. The horn
Y ahora un café, por lo bien que lo hemos hecho.
Un cafelillo.
Hombre, claro.
Ahí estamos.
¿Crees? ¿Todo esto?
Pues para ti la 1:15.
Una hora estupenda para el café.
¿Y tú lo dices?
Hombre, no. Hombre, a ver, este es el segundo. Pero es que me apetece tomarme algo así con, no sé, un poquito de leche. Una hora buena, hombre. Digo yo.
Was there a little glance up to the sky when you found out, a little nod to your godfather, Jules, and to your father, who sadly you've lost in such a short time span?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, when Mauricio announced it to me, these were the two people that I thought at first. Jules has done a lot of things for me, and my father, obviously.
Yeah.
Eso no pasa nada.
Échale en expreso,
Sí.
Anda que no. Son ruidosas las cabronas,
A veces, otras veces no. Otras veces arranca y hace ruido, pero luego deja de hacerlo. Mientras que está echando el café.
Que yo tengo una y también me hace lo mismo, tío.
Ya, pero bueno, que es medio segundo, no me molesta tampoco. Tarda un minuto en hacer el café, ya ves tú.
Y como máquina para café no hay diferencia,
Joder. Depende del café que te guste. Hay gente que este café pues tampoco le gusta.
Bueno, a mí me gusta mucho el café y ya te digo yo que he probado otras máquinas y no es lo mismo.
No, bueno, en cuanto a máquinas. No, pero me refiero en cuanto a que hay gente que te dice, es que como el café del bar, pues no hay ninguno.
Bueno. A ver, la máquina de las cafeteras del bar son las pollas,
No, pero tú verás dónde metes ese armatoste.
Bueno.
Vamos, esto desde luego es un inventario.
Sí, eso es verdad.
Joder.
Ya te digo.
Esto es lo de
El no, mamá.
No, Joder. No inventes. Mejora lo que otro ya ha inventado. Pues,
Esa es la ley de los chinos.
Este es el claro ejemplo.
If we work together, we can move this stone.
Just finally, Sebastian has always talked you up. Almost a little arm around the shoulder. We've seen it before. He's been a big supporter of yours. How much of a help do you think he'll be? Do you expect him to act? You have to learn yourself.
He has always been very nice with me in the past. We spoke a lot and we have a good relationship.
Oh, pero es verdad, mira, por ejemplo, sacaron lo del Guitar Hero. ¿Sabéis cuál es, no? El juego ese de la PlayStation con los instrumentos. Y cuando sacaron la realidad virtual, pues sacaron el Saber ese. Que a mí me lo enseñaron el otro día, es verdad que había oído hablar de él y algo había visto, pero vagamente, sin hacer caso. Fíjate. Es lo mismo, para que en vez de tocar una tecla, pues con la realidad virtual, pues mueve el mando para cortar un cubo. La verdad es que el juego tiene buena pinta.
I'm excited by it, and it's nice to see that young generation of Ferrari having the faith, thinking about the future to do it, because they mean business, and Maurizio is driving them, I think, to success.
When Martin Brundle met Christian Horner and Christian attempted to be a stuntman.
Que te ríes del personaje ese, ¿no?
Sí, que menudo payaso está hecho el Nuta.
¿Qué dice?
Nada, que lo invitaron a comer el otro día, yo qué sé.
Oye, pero cuéntanoslo, si te estás riendo tú, yo también me quiero reír.
No, si lo que me estoy riendo, coño, es de la voz que tiene, de campesino.
De garrulo, ¿no? De garrulo.
Sí,
de campesino.
De campesino, dice. De garrulo, coño. Quiero claro.
De campesino, cojones.
Campesino. Pues ahí un sí, pues que tú eres. Tiene, mira, además tiene un ejemplo en el programa este de Boom. El que están los lobos esos, que son los que han estado en Saber y Ganar cada uno por separado no sé cuántos programas.
Sí.
Pues tiene a uno que tiene una granja y es ganadero, y él lo tiene. El amigo. Que te puede dar una lección de cualquier cosa. Pero bueno, a ver, si al final tienes dos opciones. Estar cuidando las cabras y estar pensando en tus cosas y mirando el monte. Las ovejas, perdón. O puedes estar con un libro leyendo. Pues se ve que el tío este a lo que se dedicaba era eso. Se cogía sus libritos y a leer. Y vamos, ya te digo yo que yo al Trivial no echaría una partida con ese.
Te la mete doblada.
Ya te digo. Ah, pero ¿cuánto tiempo llevan esos tíos jugando a eso, la Virgen? Pues...
¿El que? ¿En lo del boom?
Sí.
Guau. Pues vete tú a saber,
Oye, que yo creo que ya son plantilla, ¿no? Los mamones eso.
Pues no me extraña. Pero tienen ya de bote de 3 millones, no sé cuánto, pues una exageración.
Sí, a eso me refería que...
Así va la cosa. Pero no sé, yo... Es que no me puedo creer que no haya gente que no sea capaz de ganarle. O sea que, a ver, no dudo de que son muy listos o inteligentes. Pero, joder, tiene que haber alguien que sepa más que ellos, coño. ¿No? ¿Qué digo yo? Yo qué sé.
Pues no lo sé, pero bueno.
Come home. You feel fully ready to have a go yourself? Not at all. Excellent. I am. Okay, right.
Vamos a ver.
I'm ready for this. This is home. Unaruto, dream for a moment. How will Paititi prosper when Don comes in a world without threats coming from the outside?
Aren't you such a threat? Remake the world? We all create destiny together as we are.
Sort of fell off the other side. Everything I've ever done has been for Paititi. Everything. When it was divided, I unified it.
Turn in.
I am the only one who sees the real threat here.
You come and go as if your life here is optional.
Yes. I have lived the outside world, and I have seen what's to come. Every day it encroaches. Paititi will not survive its invasion. Everything we are will be taken or destroyed.
Well, then we must fight for it together, according to the will of its people.
By restoring the sun.
Realistic. Speed's good. Speed up a little. Steer in.
Ensure Paititi's safety for a moment. But then, it doesn't protect us from discovery, invasion. Our destiny is to be doomed.
That is the most unnatural thing
No,
you will ever do in a road car.
we must be bold.
Stabilizer tire.
Yeah, we're working up to that.
Right, go for it. Commit to it. Smoother on their approach.
Intelligence, your resilience in my work.
Accelerate and steer into the ramp. There you go, there you go. That is awesome.
Or should I say Trinity?
If it's control you want, you can have it.
Mission accomplished.
Just help me now ensure Paititi's safety, and then, by all means, you can govern it as you wish. I will give you the throne.
I mean, full respect.
Who do it?
You said you'd do it. You've turned up. You have done it. You got it up on 2 wheels. Who's going to be the next industry leader challenge then? Who can hand the baton on to?
I think there's only one person I can really hand this to. He's got to be Thaltoz.
you judge.
I'm thinking skydive. I'm
little of
thinking swimming with sharks, something like that.
And all for a good cause.
Great cause. I mean, for Grand Prix Trust, it's a great
Take her
foundation. I think it's important that awareness is raised, and I'm pleased to be passing the baton on to my fellow team principal,
You can
Mr.
send
Wolf,
me
to
back.
take on our next big
But I
challenge.
will never betray people.
No, you will just fail them. The box is gone.
Well, he got it up, didn't he? So in the end,
The mission, 100 long.
Incredibly well. I got there on the morning. I saw the car,
400
crew, all sorts of people around. I thought, you idiot, Brundle. There is no chance of this working. This should be a non-piece. But Christian, I didn't realise
wasted
that
your life
apparently
searching
he
in
used to
bodies.
balance a quad bike when he was young. That was his favourite trick. And
did you have a go? Why didn't you have a go?
I went along on 2 wheel. We needed all the car for filming and some things, so I'd like to have had a go. But he was outstanding, I must say, and hopefully people will be able to donate to Grand Prix Trust as well. We look after the stalwarts and the pioneers of yesteryear who made this such a great sport.
The baton passed on to Toto. Maybe the running of the bulls. Maybe we can get to do that. There we go. That would be a challenge for the Red Bull. Yeah, the position that they're in right now, looking ahead to next year and that relationship with Honda, what do you think is going to be possible in 2019? Do you think that they are going to be challenging for podiums?
They'll always challenge for podiums on certain tracks. Is whether they can be consistent enough over the course of it. With a Honda, which there's already whispers about that it's already got more torque than the Renault, so they're pushing it on. But they obviously firmly believe their only way forward, and they're obviously thinking different to Danny Rick in terms of his decision, thinking Renault's the way forward, that is how they'll focus to go forward. I mean, they've already said to Honda, you just make the thing as quick as possible, we'll design it, we'll get it in the car. But I think this guy, even from his mindset and what he's saying across the radio and the issues he had yesterday, that it is the way forward.
Is he the next chapter of his career? I asked him about this and he sort of batted it away a couple of races ago. With becoming a team leader at such a young age, he's obviously going to be that next year. He can handle it, can't he?
Yes, he can. He's ready for it. He's already won Grand Prix, but the Honda Red Bull relationship has got. They're very excited about some changes coming quite quickly, actually. And next year, I think the Red Bull Honda will be just fine next year. Really competitive, and it's got to work. If not, Honda and Red Bull will leave Formula One.
Championship winning? Oh, that's a strong statement.
I wouldn't go as far as championship winning next year, definitely not, but in the future I hope so. I certainly hope so.
Well, we shall see as the atmosphere continues to build here in the paddock. We're going to take a short break.
El problema es la pendiente, ¿no?
One of the Red Bull drivers, albeit
Jonah, I know where she is. I'm
bad day
going
at the
in.
office yesterday. He starts from 6 and I sit down with Paul, and that is. Did you feel the tremor before?
Yeah.
Amigo,
and I was
estás
in
aquí.
Samote. It was a foreshock.
When are you going to be doing
the
a
earthquake
shoey
is coming
with
soon.
When
We
do
have
you
to
firmly
hurry.
believe that's going to happen out your sweaty room?
I think it's realistic to say a podium shoey could come in 20. I think it's going to take another 12 months to kind of be a podium contender, but that's the trajectory they're on, and we'll try and do what we can next year, but attack in 20.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Sasten, Mishmak Helubeita Luyokole.
Precision engineering. Gillette sponsors Sky Sports F1.
New Galaxy Note 9 that's got more power than you need. Great for moments like this. So you've got more battery when you need it more. Creep shop. Who needs a terabyte of storage? He does. The new Galaxy Note 9. It's got more power than you need until you need it.
I brought good grilling to great There's two halves, bugs, your star striker, patty, red cards, ketchup, yellow cards, mustard, corners, cheese. Fruit, don't be weird. And to top it all off, a little bet. I'm going each way for a draw.
Don't bet silly, bet savvy.
Knock that off.
Win a share of £25,000 in cash with the new Build Your Bet leaderboard at coral.co.uk. The smart money's on Coral.
Shit! It's breaking!
Mierda.
En todo el pecho te ha medido.
New A-class range with Mercedes Me from £269 per month.
A ver, ahora.
Mierda, y no llego.
Here's your reminder. Laura says the teething ring is in the freezer. Laura scheduled a play date for 3 p.m. I'm reminding you. She loves you and you're doing a great job.
A ver si la puedo ver.
Shit! It's breaking!
Ah, ya era para allá. Me cago, ya lo vi. Ya lo vi.
You need to end this. Shadow of the Tomb Raider out now. Played on Xbox One.
Shit! It's breaking!
That was close.
Like having Darth Vader in the car. It's too negative. I'm too negative, you're too positive. Like a battery. Wouldn't work with Darth Vader being positive, would it?
Big name interviews and my take on political stories that matter to you.
Name the route we're taking, line 80.
The podcast featuring news and interviews and world of entertainment.
In-depth context and discussion with our correspondents. All out
Don't have enough space for
What
that.
a week, it's Sky News Daily Podcast. News and analysis on the day's top stories.
¿Qué te pasa, hombre?
Que falló la vainita y no se pegó a la pared.
Madre mía.
Ahora ya no falla. Lara Chof.
Chof, cataplof.
Bueno, Minera, ya somos 243.000.
Perdona.
Que ya somos 243.000.
Ah, joder, que crece la cosa esa.
Tienes que llegar a 300.895.458.
Ahí está, ese es el número que hay que poner, ¿a que sí?
Mañana
Ni
pasado
más ni
estoy.
menos.
Mañana pasado estoy.
Y bueno, ya no es por pedirte mucho, pero tendrías que llegar a 28.455.358.
No hay hueco para tanto.
Sí lo hay, hombre, sí lo hay.
No lo hay, ¿no?
Que hay, sí.
Y a tu ciudad le tienes que llamar Paititi. De nombre.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Si no lo hubiese puesto Titi Pai antes, te lo pondría.
¿Si no le has puesto qué?
Titi Pai.
¿Por qué le has puesto Titi Pai?
Pues tú sabes.
No, me
Cago en Paititi. La ciudad de los monos Titi. Sí, el chiste fue malo, ya lo sé.
Malo no, lo siguiente.
A ver, Larachov. Si te gustan las alcachofas, ¿verdad? Pues dale candela.
The original night race in Formula One, the 11th running of the Singapore Grand Prix. Just look at that for a setting, 23 corners, a grueling race. And we think today it has all the ingredients for a classic. We're live and we're not far away from the Singapore Grand Prix 2018. Hello, wherever you're watching around the world, it is the home of night racing. That's how it's built. That's certainly exciting. How's it going?
Just crossed the river, almost at the prison. There are guards everywhere.
We're heading towards the river. Get back to you when we're there.
I think all the way through the
Okay.
field we're going to see a lot of action. They're going to have to pace it a bit, look after themselves. They want to try and get through a one-stop.
¡No! ¡No!
¿Qué te pasa ahora?
Que sin querer quise saltar para un lado y la puta esta saltó para otro.
It's been a safety car, and it's the 11th running of this event. There's always been a safety car in the other 10 because the walls are so close to the side of the track. So many factors, and somehow the night time always energized. The cars look faster. The beautiful paintwork glistens. They spark like crazy from underneath, especially in the beginning when they're full of fuel. It's just got everything, energy everywhere.
Ah, vale, claro.
Ajá.
Ajá.
Story of the weekend is really all about pressure on this man, pressure on Ferrari. The oldest, most historic team of all, humbled by Mercedes at their home race in Monza. They needed a perfect weekend here, but then Sebastian Vettel, that man, hits the wall and misses half of a crucial Friday practice session, and then a messy qualifying as Lewis Hamilton damage with a perfect lap to grab pole position and add insult to injury both to Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen down there is that Max Verstappen in the Red Bull, albeit with the less powerful engine, grabbed P2 at the front of the grid. So let's just have a look at the start on Kimi Raikkonen's car.
Joder, la carrera de Fórmula 1 hoy va a estar bonita, bonita.
Just crossed the river, almost at the prison. There are guards everywhere.
We're heading towards the river. Get back to you when we're there.
Okay.
Hamilton. And if Hamilton can come here, having won last time in Monza, winning here, then surely he's got one hand on this year's World Championship. Here is Hamilton. Let's just have a look at his start. But Verstappen has not...
¿Es gilipollas o qué? Sí, un poco.
Start this time. He is just round the corner, so we can't see. Anyway, Hamilton to lose from the front row, but in Singapore, anything can happen, and it usually does.
It's a long race, it's a grueling race. We know how physical this is for the drivers, it is too for commentators. Grotty, preparation. Yes, I've got my liquid up here. We'll probably get through 5 bottles of this tonight. Well, the drivers will lose 5 bottles of this in sweat alone. And we're still purring in the commentary box, signing up 2 brilliant qualifying laps yesterday for Lewis Hamilton and for Max Verstappen. As a result, both line up on the front row for the first time together in Formula 1. By the way, Hamilton's lap 9.5 seconds quicker than the last time he got pole here in 2014. Sebastian Vettel starts third. There was some heating from there. Well,
Just crossed the river, almost at the prison. There are guards everywhere. Okay.
Lewis Hamilton, who was on pole, retired from the lead of the race. Kimi Raikkonen could do with a really good start here, but in 6 of the last 8 races, he's lost places on the opening lap, but he starts 5th, where last year's race where they came from. Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz and Kevin Magnussen all celebrate their 75th Grand Prix start tonight, and for Nico Hülkenberg, it's his 150th. So let's hope he can have some celebrations, unlike the last 3 years here, where he has retired. Fingers crossed it works out better for the Hulk tonight. Well, there we go. That's good timing. Daniel Ricciardo going out there. It was a difficult day for him yesterday, actually. He starts from 6 on the grid. A couple of weeks ago, he sat down with Paul di Resta.
Will be forced to join the model.
It probably hasn't really sunk in yet.
Everything I fought for since Heidi's death will be lost.
I really feel a lot's going to come out of me in terms of emotion.
Let's go.
It has been a journey, and I am super appreciative of what Red Bull's done.
If the sun is not
It'll be
recharged or the
sad.
world we made
No me lo
all
iguala.
will be destroyed.
I found another clue.
Igualamelo y es hombre para toda la vida.
The tattoos on your
You see that happen on an aeroplane?
the same
Travel to
symbols
the
are found
US.
engraved
Was it
on
a case of writing a list of pros and cons?
I did all of that through the last few months. You know, I went back and forth so much, and I guess what I was waiting for was
This one shows my
like that gut feeling in a way. Like I was
Crimson
waiting for
Fire of
something to
Chacha.
tell me this is right or this is. And I had 10 hours on the plane by myself. I was traveling
It
alone,
symbolizes Chinchichica,
and it was then
the last true emperor of
kind of
Paititi.
everything was in front of me in terms of like contracts, and I knew what was on the table. And it was then I was like, yeah, this is now what needs to be done. So yeah, it wasn't like
if there's anything
whiskey
there,
anything. It was just purely alone time and
look for.
far away from people.
We're all human. I mean, Christian said when you phoned them up to tell them, it kind of took them 2 or 3 attempts of you saying for it to actually, you know, to come to terms with what you'd actually said. How many times were you on the phone thinking about how?
Yeah, that makes you feel weird.
Did you have a few whiskeys before?
It was the morning. It was the morning. May have cracked a beer. I'm not sure, but I obviously went back and forth, and I was like, do I make some notes to try and get some points through? I was like, you know what, call them, and it'll just come naturally. So I felt better afterwards. You know, it was a little bit of a weight off my shoulders.
There's always pinnacle
Bueno,
points
ponte,
to
vaya
someone's
mierda.
career. And I guess you can fondly look back and say Red Bull have made me the person I am.
He helped me find you.
And what I've
He should be
succeeded
with
in.
I mean, look,
now.
telling Christian Helmet this was hard, and to be honest, the mechanics as well, that was one of the hardest. You've seen them perform some near miracles, changing engines at the last hour and all this, and the most important thing for me, for them to know, was that it
Jonah,
wasn't personal.
I'm with Inuratu.
I wouldn't say I love them, nearly, like it's pretty close.
Yeah, it's all coming out,
they're just all good dudes, and the whole team is awesome. So look, I hope I can get that.
You're in
at
charge
Renault,
more
I really do, because the whole
Trust your
environment here
instincts.
is honestly pretty special to work in.
No, de momento no había tráfico por aquí.
Regardless of everything you've achieved here, when are you going to be doing a shoey with Renault? When do you firmly believe that's going to happen out your sweaty boot?
I think it's realistic to say. I mean, I don't want to count off a podium next year, but it would have to. I think realistically, it has to come under some circumstances where it's a bit of a crazy race. Like
Ahora si me lo coges, perro judío.
I think it's going to take, you know, another 12 months to kind of be a podium contender, but that's the trajectory they're on, and still the odds I feel are with Brian and Brady. So I kind of feel like 2019 in a way is going to be a building year regardless where I was going to be. So we'll try and do what we can next year, but attack in 20.
We're going to do a little quiz now. There's no right or wrong answer to this. Alright. You and Max are quite evenly matched. I want you to write down, and I'm going to write down as well, we're going to seal it, and in 2 years' time we're going to revisit it. I want you to write where you think you'll finish, and include where you think he'll finish, based on the decision you've made.
Let's give that a whirl. Can you see that? Can you see that?
And we'll come back and revisit it.
Alright. Cool.
Let's go.
Filthy mind, I can't tell you what you're on is. Keep them tucked away though.
Have you not saw them? They've been on there.
I think that's the last of them for
Don't
now.
give it away, don't give it away. Look, I mean, you're good friends, you train sometimes with Danny Rick. How happy is he about
Can't
his
figure out the
position going
dialect.
forward and
Must
the
be
move to
missing
Renault?
something.
Honestly, I think there's an element of doubt there, but I firmly believe he's made a decision thinking about the future. It was the first time he'd been in a position to negotiate a great Formula 1 contract, all the extra add-ons, but also getting a team fully behind you and somebody that wants you sometimes will sway the decision that way. Do I think it's the right thing? I probably think in the short term, probably not, but he's obviously been convinced by the senior representatives of that team. And if you can see how much they've changed that team in the last 2 or 3 years, getting the staff back in, where the car is, and going up against Eldenberg. It's going to be he's still going to be on his side, but this was a big move in a one-time chance, I think, in that position.
He's actually got a pretty good record around the streets of Singapore. This is a track he likes from the podium last year. But what can he achieve realistically, do you think, from 6th today?
He's been on the podium every year he's been in a Red Bull around here as he's been in that drive, so second place, getting the one step more will be quite hard, but listen, he's a fighter, he's the king of overtaking as well, and he's going to have to do that today to put on a show if he's going to be on the podium.
It's a difficult place to do it, we know that.
I want to show you something.
Safety cars can help, as I said earlier.
Not impossible though.
No, not impossible.
Once it
We
is
know
here,
how
the
good he
box
is.
must be opened.
What about his teammate, as I said,
Temptation
as
of
we're
the
building
box
up to
is
this
so
race here, from
powerful,
second,
it will
Max
only
today,
dominate.
gets ahead of
with the
Lewis at the
fans.
start?
an easy way to solve
and he's made a better jump. You can see, I mean, there's not very much space. You know, it's only the distance between one car. It is the dirty side of the grid that Max is on. But listen, give him an inch at turn 1. He'll be coming through.
Not yet seen the bugs, but already its
It is a busy old grid today here in Singapore. Sebastian Vettel greets a young fan, and we'll be live with a grid walk in a couple of moments' time.
So, if Amaru remakes Paititi his way, it's like he destroys it.
And teamwork.
Yes.
With the fastest pit stops all the way to the finish line.
Many threats from the outside.
Sky Sports.
But
Brought to you
risk
by
is a part of life. We must confront it to remain true to ourselves.
I utterly believe that this
How do you know you'll be able to resist the power once you have it?
Dyson has reinvented the cord-free vacuum.
I don't.
A 7-cell lithium-ion battery delivers longer-lasting,
But if my
fade-free
training
cleaning.
fails me,
And of course,
the
a bigger
Crimson
bin.
Fire will guide me and hold me to my promise. We should go.
What is the Crimson Fire?
It is my destiny. It's connected to the sacrifice of Kukulkan. When the Crimson Fire is moved,
Kukulkan.
it's a powerful force of accountability.
Smart to say whatever happens.
That's all I need.
Bedford has the best
Do any
odds
of
on the
those
Premier League.
creatures ever find their way in here?
Creatures?
Which means when I win,
Attack.
I win bigger.
In the caverns around
Bedford.
Paititi, they were
My
in
gut
constant
instinct means
trinity.
smarts.
And at the altar where the box was taken, they came after me.
Do you mean the Yashil?
The engine is
They
really
were
the heart of the car.
tall and fast,
And the fluids that run
hungry,
through it, it's like
almost
blood, and
desperate.
that's what
I would not call them creatures.
Petronas
They're
is
more
the
than
title
that.
sponsor of the Mercedes Formula One team. But that's just
The
the
key I
visible
gave
tip
you
of
should
a
work
much
through.
bigger iceberg of work that all happens behind the scenes. There are technical parts.
That's a technical activity that takes us to the product. I think our scientists have by success working in an open book manner with the Formula One team, with the expert cars, we're able to year on year put forward new fuels, new lubricants which are reducing lap times.
What
It's
happened to
incredible
the
to see
Yashil?
how well Mercedes and Petronas can really work together.
Long ago. But
And as a
Paititi
driver,
owes
I really
much of
like
the
Porsche
safety to
because
them.
it's pure
They
performance for
protect
us.
it.
I believe that's their intention. But their actions have the effect.
They don't ever attack the city.
No.
This is
We
Alan.
have always
He's an equity
lived
release
in
advisor
cooperation.
with Age
I think
Partners,
imagine like
and he loves his job.
Esa curva tan fea.
We have to stop it.
Up in their home.
Not on
Alan gets to explain to
Not at the
homeowners
expense
over
of the boss.
55 how they
The
can
warrior
release
who
tax-free
regarded
money from their home, how they would not have to
into a
repay the
cycle.
money until they
The crowd
passed
could
away
turn on
or
us.
lose long-term care, and how they would
Me voy a poner la alarma que a las 3 tengo que ir a...
to get his customers the best deal.
Mm.
Speak to Age Partnership, UK's #1 and request your free guide on 0880 555 888 or use
Va por el pollaco.
agepartnership.co.uk.
The traitor, your fallen queen, is in my custody.
Going to the video store, eager to take home the latest movie, only to find that some is beating you to the last copy. Well, gone are those days.
Sacrifice to Kukulkan as a prayer for protection.
See what he does.
As the eclipse draws near. This sacrifice, Trevor's life will be redeemed. May all his fellows see the light and rejoin us.
Beep, beep, beep.
Or they go the extra mile when they're jogging, another hour in the gym, because the cockpit's going to be over 50 degrees Celsius, 60 miles an hour, knocking on the door of 2 hours, especially if there's a
Emperor
safety
said
car.
he wanted an end
Relentless
to
23
violence.
corners,
This is
always
a
something
resonance
happening in the car, always an opportunity to knock yourself or somebody else out of the race. So we'll wander around. I want to just talk to, look at this gang all lined up. Tell me your Christian names and surname. F1 in schools, the champions from
With this rebel sacrifice, he becomes one of us. Again.
All these people believe him. They're afraid.
These people around me have years of experience, years of dedication and hard work. So it's been a very long, but it's been such a beneficial road for us.
I don't think we've got too many years. You all look very young. Congratulations. I think it was under a second, wasn't it?
Yeah, so our car was the only car this year to go under a second, and we got a time of 0.997 seconds going down a 20-meter competition track.
All right, when I'm running up and down here with my walking stick in 20 years' time, I want to see you on the grid, please. Right, let's wander off. We got
innocent eyes will blink at
Hello,
dawn
Nick. How are you?
when weakness falls away.
Yeah, very good, thank you. What brings you to this fine grid?
Well, I've been invited to sing. I just sang for a few thousand people backstage.
Good stuff. And you're with Red Bull, I believe, on the grid.
I just found that out.
Right, okay.
I thought I was with everybody.
well, welcome. You are with everybody. So, anybody you particularly follow on the grid? Anybody you'd like to see win this race?
I saw that qualifying lap yesterday, which from Lewis Hamilton, which I thought was pretty amazing. So, strikes me that he's going to be pretty difficult to catch unless there's some kind of technical problem or strategy problem. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I think his problems might be simply red behind him, actually, in terms of the Ferrari. But actually, they've got to watch out for Verstappen down in the first corner. He'll be pretty fighty.
Yeah, he is a little bit crazy, this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. He's crazy
Hola.
fast, I do know that.
Feo.
Right, let's carry on. Just Adrian here. Adrian, have you got time for a quick word with us? So nearly on pole position for Max yesterday. I mean, we thought Lewis's lap was incredible. You think he could have beaten it with your Red Bull?
Yeah, no, it's certainly very close. I mean, Max had an absolutely storming job. He had a torque hole towards the end, which certainly cost him at least a tenth, maybe 2 tenths. So, a bit of a shame.
All right, good. And have you managed to fix it before you can start this Grand Prix? Anything you can do?
We've made some more changes to the engine settings, but it is a concern for the race, particularly if you have a safety car.
So Max he's going to be pretty punchy, and Daniel, we know, is brilliant around here. Max will be punchy down into turn 1, I imagine.
You'll have to talk to Max, but yeah, I mean, knowing Max, and obviously he's relying on Lewis being perhaps a little bit more reticent because he's got more to lose, but who knows? It depends how they get off the line, doesn't it?
All right, we'll wander down in that direction. Thank you, Adrian.
That looks like my
So
way in.
let's just see if we can add. I wanted Toto, time to talk to us. So, what can you tell us? Obviously, what can you do with Valtteri's car here? Will you play games on the strategy, or is it just go racing?
I think first it's go racing and see how it all pans out after the first lap. Singapore is always different with the strategies and safety cars, so you can't really plan.
Okay, and Lewis, how hard will he want to fight? Will he treat Verstappen like the hind legs of a donkey?
I think you need to, you know better, go in the race with the attitude of wanting to win it. But then Max has nothing to lose. This is probably his best chance to win a race this year, so he will keep that in mind.
So, we saw earlier on in our program, Christian's handed you the baton for the Industry Leader Challenge. It's with Travis Pastrana. You're going to jump out of an aeroplane with no parachute on. He's going to catch you up and attach a parachute to you. Is that okay?
It would be at least a spectacular end to so I'm up for what you guys have invented. I'll do it.
No, a bit of aviation. We'll do something with you aviation, but have a great race anyway.
Bye.
Cheers. Right, let's carry on. I saw Charlie Whiting just coming past me, but I've missed him now, I think. Let me see if I can get ignored by Maurizio, or if he'll have a chat with us. Maurizio? No, we're not talking today? Not before the race. All right, well, have a good race, my friend.
Wait.
Okay.
Did Lopez leave us?
Not before the race, so we talk after the race.
The heart
And
of the
let's see if we can find the driver. Especially on tonight, the drivers, because they come to the grid earlier these days, the drivers will unquestionably have gone back to the garage to see to cool down a little bit, get their cooling jackets on. And let me see if I can. We'll wander to the front anyway, and we'll see if we can. Can you make your way through here, Bob? We've got plenty of people here. Mario, tyres under pressure, hypersofts are going to decay quite quickly.
Yes, 12 laps probably, and then somebody will try with the soft to go to the end of the race. Otherwise, a 2-stop is possible.
And front left under pressure for everybody.
Sorry?
Front left tire under pressure.
Yeah, but also the rear. The degradation is coming from the rear because of traction.
Hey, Kevin. Quick chat, Kevin. Anything going on out there with the track?
It was a little bit slippery.
Yeah.
Compared to FB2.
Why do you think? What, support races or just generally?
I'm not sure. It might also just be the tires not in the window, but we'll see.
All right, you've got a lot of work to do from back there, but it's going to be a long. How is it? I mean, it's going to be tough, I guess, physically.
Se te va a reventar.
No, I mean, not concerns, but it's definitely the toughest race of the year. So
¿Se va a reventar?
It'll be a long race.
No, mire, sale vestida con el traje que le cambies en los vídeos.
Yeah, it could happen. I mean, it's a race that we've had, you know, previously many safety cars, so maybe that's a factor. We don't know.
All right, we'll have a great race. Let's see who else we can find. We've got Charles there. We've got. We'll see if we can have a quick word with young Max here if he's not going to zoom. They're drying. I just told Adrian, Max, are you okay? They're drying, Max. They're drying up because the safety car has left a load of water from the air conditioning unit, and the water's running across the track in front of your car. I told Adrian about it actually a little bit earlier on, and he's obviously actioned something.
We'll see. If it's more slippery, then it's more slippery, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's only on your side of the grid, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's not so nice. But
no, anyway, I'm sure that's not a problem. So good, feeling good?
Yeah, confident. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do.
You're in fine form around here. Have a great race. Okay. We've just got a few seconds left, so we're not going to get a chance to talk to anybody else. And here we go. The national anthem. Over and out.
A lot of the drivers here wearing the ice vest. So Esteban, how are you feeling? Preparation for the race today?
Good. We have a quick car today, so hopefully we'll use that in the race and hopefully get some position.
Do you think you can?
Chaval que me está enchantando la Switch, una cosa.
Maybe is that a good chance on the first lap?
I think mostly at the start and mostly at the pit stop, really.
Why is turn 1, 2, and 3 traditionally so hard to get through unstaved here?
Because it's a quick corner, just coming before, so it's hard to get close.
Good luck, Joe. Let's go back to the front. I want to talk to you about the mindset of Lewis and the mindset of Verstappen off the line today.
Okay, yeah, so like Esteban was just saying, very important start. Here is a short run down into turn 1, and it's a fast corner. It's not really a double file corner, it's single file, so that you will see the drivers jostle position. Now the drivers will go through over and over in their head. They might get a steering wheel with them to go through the controls. They need to nail that start.
Daniel, quick word. You were disappointed when we spoke to you yesterday. How you feeling?
Better. Slept well, so optimistic. We'll see what happens, but right now I feel good.
Cute with strategy today. Is that your best to get onto the podium again? Because you don't have a podium here.
Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to the Hypersoft. I'm looking forward to seeing hopefully a lot of deg on that, and I think that'll be our strong point. So we'll see how we go.
So we're not going to see much of the yellow tyres today, no?
Not for a bit, but we'll see. Hopefully the others have to jump on it soon, but we'll see.
Well, thanks for your time, appreciate it. Let's hear from Valtteri Bottas a little while ago speaking to Rachel.
Valtteri, it's going to be an interesting race today, isn't it? There are lots of different strategies, or not necessarily a number of stops being talked about, but when to stop and how you can make these tyres last.
Yeah, I think with a hyper it will be difficult to get them to last, but in the other hand, the soft tire can do a really long stint. So not really too concerned, and I think everyone struggled equally on Friday with a hyper.
Were you surprised by the long run pace of the Red Bulls? They look like they could really challenge you and Ferrari today, don't they?
Yeah, I think it is going to be three teams with quite similar pace, so they are definitely also fighting for the win.
All right, good luck. Thanks.
Flying man, just outside over the water there. That guy's he's been busy this year. We've seen him on a couple of occasions. Christian, yeah, Toto's taken the challenge, by the way.
Well, jump out of plane without a parachute.
I think that was the one. Yeah, he said it was going to. I thought you could run the bulls or something like that. What are you thinking today from both of you drivers? What have you said to Max in preparation for that run down to that first corner, which we saw had so much destruction last year?
Well, for us, the race is a little bit different for Lewis and Seb. So it's like a cup final. So we just need to try and get a good start from the dirty side of the grid, and then these hyper soft tires are really fragile, and it's going to be crucial to see who can manage them in this first phase of the Grand Prix.
Ahora lo están entendiendo, ahora sí. Muy bien, chavales. Lo había entendido perfectamente. Era una rotonda para achicar.
Joder. Because these tires, especially the right front, is the one that's really susceptible around here, and then the next set of tires is bulletproof, but the pink ones, they're pretty sensitive.
If he gets ahead, can he win this race?
If the thing holds together, and we're here in 2 hours, yeah, why not?
Good luck, thanks, Christian. Appreciate it. Let's take a little bit of a step further back. Yeah, okay.
It must be so nerve-wracking being Max Verstappen in many ways. He got the car to do it today, but he had that engine.
Esta puta rotonda es la que me jode vivo.
All the way through yesterday's practice, and even in qualifying as well. What an amazing lap to get that car into second on the grid. He'll be crossing his fingers, hoping and praying that's not going to be the case today.
Okay, let's stop here now at Sebastian Vettel's car. You've already talked to us about the game plan of the two on the front. What does he have to do today?
Look, Sebastian Vettel, he's on the attack today. He has to be. He didn't get that car where it deserved to be yesterday. He should be at least where Max Verstappen is on the grid. This car is fast, and they're sitting here in third, and Kimi just behind him there in fifth. So, he's got to go hard on this. He's got to go try
arreglada esa zona. Arreglemos otra.
That will be in his mind at the start here, Simon. He knows he can make a better start than Max Verstappen. The car's been a dynamite off the grid all year, and surely he can at least draw alongside the Red Bull driver going into turn one.
The pressure is ramped up, though. Surely this is a race with 7 left with 30 adrift that he has to win. He knows that coming into the weekend. The pressure just must be enormous on his shoulders right now.
He cannot afford to sit behind that Red Bull going into turn one and turn two. It'll block him for the entire first stint, maybe even to the second stint as well.
Quick word with Zach Brown. Zach, what can you tell us? What's going on?
I think we're going to have a good race today. Fernando feels good. We got, I think, a good benefit from being on P11's tire strategy. And I think Singapore always puts on a good race.
So you think, because usually we have a faster race car than a qualifying car, yeah?
I think we'll have a faster race car. So let's just hope everyone makes it through turn one, or at least the orange cars, and see where we go from there.
In case the viewers tuning in for the first time this weekend, obviously you announced between the last race that Lando's going to be filling the second seat next year alongside
Bueno, me llaman a patear. Hasta luego.
Venga, mañana que aprovechen.
Yeah, we're excited
Adiós.
this year. Obviously, this year's been frustrating, but we feel like we're have addressed and addressing the issues, understanding what they were. We've made changes, and I think it's exciting when you have 2 new drivers coming into a team.
And a British driver. Let's hear from Pierre Gasly down to Rachel.
Pierre, are you ready for this? You got the ice vest and the cold towels on. Your first experience of this night race.
Yeah, we're ready. Hopefully we'll have a good pace and be able to recover a couple of positions. But yeah, it should be an exciting one.
Exciting one. Gasly starts from 15. He just moved to the best of the rest, and that was Sergio Perez yesterday. This Force India, or the Racing Points Force India, they're already up to 7 in the constructors. The new team is, I mean, they're going well yet again. We talk about it time and time out.
It's a much more versatile car this year than it was last year. I know we call it a new team. It's not really, is it? We know it's Force India still under the skin, but it's this area where we're standing on the grid at the moment in time, this is where you can get a hot spot. You got Grosjean just behind him, and then Esteban Ocon, the guy that's desperate to remain in Formula 1 for next season as well. He's got to do something special in this Grand Prix. So this is where you can get into that tricky situation. You're in that chain reaction in this part of the grid going down into turn 1 and 2.
Well, do you think that Grosjean has done enough to keep his seat? He had a horrible start to the season, but he was a second ahead of his teammate yesterday. K-Mag just had a shocker, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
But since the break, a little bit before then, he's really come in some good form.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's always fast. Look, Romain Grosjean always has the speed. Yes, Kevin Magnussen's had a good season, but he didn't really show up yesterday. Grosjean had the upper hand, but yeah, I was talking more about referring to Ocon when I talked about drivers hunting for a seat for next year. You know, these are it's desperate times this part of the season for drivers that aren't signed up for next year.
Final word has said that this is the 11th running of the Singapore Grand Prix, and every single year we have had a safety car. I talked about it earlier in the program, but yes, if you're just tuning us out, do you think that that is going to be a factor today?
Always. I mean, there's never been a race here without a safety car, so you've got to factor that into your strategy. So yeah, we heard Lewis Hamilton talking about all the different permutations that can occur. They crunch through the numbers on the computers, the software, and I'm sure it's always a bit of a factor.
Yeah. Well, it was a seminal moment, perhaps the seminal moment of 2017, with the coming together of both of the Ferraris last time out here in Singapore. I wonder if we're going to have a repeat today, because you know that no quarter is going to be given by Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton as they get the run down to that first corner. We are just about ready for the Singapore Grand Prix, and it should be an absolute cracker.
Go, stop, wait, go fast. The life of a soldier.
Precision engineering. Gillette sponsors Sky Sports F1.
It's not around here. Got anything? Damn it! Nothing in this area.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider out now.
See this box I've heard so much about.
Xbox One.
Okay, last time.
Oh, fire.
Here, maybe here. Now you remember?
Does it matter? If we missed something the first time, we should look at everything again.
Yeah. Was this higher or lower?
Come on, man. Stop asking me to remember things. As soon as Operation got called off last time, I completely pushed it for like money.
Something.
Here we go then, and what an amazing sight it looks. Singapore under the lights, Formula One under the spotlight. Welcome along to round 15 of the Formula One World Championship in 2018. It's 10 years since we first came to the Marina Bay Street Circuit. We are here for the Singapore Grand Prix, the city in a garden, one of the greenest cities in the world, but where we're focused on 3.1 miles of tarmac tonight. Singapura, meaning Lion City. That's where Singapore derived its name. It is home to the first night race. It's the 11th running. Pole position has won 7 of the previous 10 races here, and a race where drivers lose up to 4 kilos of body weight during the 61 laps. We've had a safety car every year at the Singapore Grand Prix as well. Will that 100% record continue tonight? Around these streets, 23 corners, 14 to the left and 9 to the right. There's a run of 300 meters from pole down to turn 1, where you always get action, and there are tricky turns throughout. Concentration has to be at its utmost, and at the start last year, Vettel, Verstappen and Raikkonen, well, who was concentrating the least? All 3 cars, and then Fernando Alonso taken out at turn 1. Felipe Massa, battling hard in 2012, managed to squeeze his way past Bruno Senna. You can overtake here. Was Michael Schumacher going for it just a little bit too much? In that same race, he crashed into the back of Jean-Eric Byrne, and that was the end of their evening here in Singapore. We've got 3 compounds of tyres, the soft with the yellow stripe, the ultra soft with the purple stripe, and the hyper soft with the pink stripe, and we shouldn't need the wet or the intermediates. We might be 88 miles north of the equator, but there shouldn't be any rain tonight. Here's the starting grid then, and for the first time ever in Formula 1, Lewis Hamilton lines up alongside Max Verstappen on the front row. Behind these two, Sebastian Vettel has Valtteri Bottas for company. Vettel has won here from 3rd before. Kimi Raikkonen from 5th, where last year's race winner started, has Daniel Ricciardo for company on row 3. And then comes Sergio Perez on Mexican Independence Day alongside Romain Grosjean. Esteban Ocon makes it 2 Force Indias in the top 10 here for the first time in 7 years. He's alongside Nico Hülkenberg, whose teammate Carlos Sainz starts 12th, and Fernando Alonso, previous winner here, in between the Renaults. Charles Leclerc and Marcus Ericsson side by side on the 7th row for Sauber. Then comes Pierre Gasly ahead of Kevin Magnussen, who's been knocked out in Q1 twice this year, Monaco and here. Brendan Hartley out-qualified by his teammate for the 8th time in a row. He's 17th ahead of Stoffel Van Dorn, and the Williams 1.4 seconds off the rest of the field, 19th and 20th. It's going to be a very, very long race tonight, but in the dash to the line, Martin Brundle, who's going to go for it most? Max Verstappen or Lewis Hamilton? Adrian Newey says that Verstappen might just get the edge. Hamilton could be a bit reticent. One wag in the paddock said to me, Lewis might play championship chicken tonight.
Yeah, I don't think chicken and Lewis Hamilton go together in that respect, and he'll certainly be thinking the longer game with the World Championship. Verstappen knows he's got a few chances to win Grand Prix this year, and this is one of the better ones, and might even be the last one unless it rains somewhere in Brazil, for example. So he's going for a victory tonight. Lewis has got to play the longer game, but at the same time, you can't do half-hearted tackles. You end up getting hurt. So Hamilton will just be, as Toto said to me on the grid, just going for it, just driving his race, trying to win the Grand Prix. We know that they're going to have to do some time management. We do know that Red Bull have got a very fast race car, and Ferrari are a lot faster in race condition than they were in qualifying, so it should be close.
At the swimming pool at the top of the sail at Marina Bay, onto the one British fan, Derek, who said he'd achieved one of his ambitions here in Singapore. He's actually swum in that pool. Now he's come to see the night race. That was his other ambition, and there are so many fans that have made their way to this part of the world from all over the world for a race that really does capture the imagination. The top 10 all starting on hypersoft tyres, but here's
Vamos, Jimmy, aguanta ahí.
Alonso, Sainz, Leclerc, Ericsson, ultra soft
Dios,
behind
que demanda acá.
Gasly on the hypersoft, Hartley on the hypersoft, Magnussen, Van Dorn, Sorokin on the ultra soft, and Williams with Lance Stroll going on a soft tyre at the start.
Field spread, those that are running longer could really interfere with the progress of this race. We'll see how it is. The guys at the front will want to do some time management to get these hypersofts a mere 15 laps into the race. To do that, you know, just over 45 miles. But that's such the grip they give up. They don't last very long. And of course, those running much longer could well be right in there too. And a safety car just at the right or wrong time really will mix that up. And there's been a safety car here, the average safety car, 1.6 per race actually, every time we've been there in the 10 years.
Bernd Mailander, the safety car driver, has led more laps than most around this circuit. Lewis Hamilton's led a fair few laps here as well over the past few years. He's led 250 in 2018, 193 here in Singapore. This is the predicted pit stop strategy. But when I spoke to Max Verstappen a little earlier on, I said, "Come, give me an idea of when you might come in for your first pit stop." He went, "All right, best I can do between lap 5 and lap 15. How's that?" I went, "It's rubbish, come on." But it is all to do with safety car, with the pace of the race, whether you're leading the race or not. One thing I am expecting, Martin, the battle is very much on the likes of Bottas, Raikkonen, Ricciardo, nothing to lose by coming in early and forcing the pressure on the others.
And surely Ferrari will try to do that with Raikkonen tactically, but these hypersofts, they're the colour of chewing gum, and they seem to have something like the durability of chewing gum in terms of, but they're the ones that we qualified. They're the tyres that gave us the amazing qualifying pace. But on board there with Verstappen. I think he's got issues on part throttle as well. He'll have to carry through this race, which will be a real nuisance, especially behind the safety car. So Verstappen, I don't think they could really fix the issues he had in qualifying before going into the race.
And as the race unwinds, issues with brakes become critical as well. It's really, really attritional on the brakes. High temperatures and the 12 braking zones, and a race that could last somewhere around 2 hours and could cause some of the drivers to be having a few problems. As Martin mentioned, a safety car appearance at every Singapore Grand Prix. 14 overall in 10 races, and we've seen start line accidents and the safety car deployed on the first lap for the past 2 years as well. Hamilton starts on pole then. Verstappen's got it all to do. No one's ever won this race from what they call the dirty side of the grid. As you look at the screen now, the right-hand side of the grid, where the racing line is on the left-hand side. No one's won from the other side.
Anything happens to it only ever gets used for starts for support races. God damn it. You never go down the left-hand side of the grid here.
Front two are already lined up and taking their places.
And Verstappen already 10-20 degrees pointing towards the right. He wants to get in there and cover off Vettel, who is starting on the grippier side of the grid.
So behind that front row, Valtteri Bottas and Sebastian Vettel, can they get in the mix right at the start as well? It's Lance Stroll, the man starting right from the back.
And yet again, Ferrari turned up here with just one set of the soft, the yellow marked tyres there. So if they use them in the race, again, as in Monza, it'll be the first lap they've ever done on them round here.
301 metres then from pole to that first corner. Lewis Hamilton can see that first corner. There's nobody in his way, but for how much longer? 5 lights ahead of the drivers. It's lights out, and away we go. Even start from the front two. Sebastian Vettel challenging Max Verstappen. They get very close this time. They don't.
¡Vamos, Max! ¡Hostia puta! ¡Eso es!
Sebastian Vettel, they're looking up behind as they all thread their way.
Madre, ¿qué te ha pasado?
La Fórmula 1.
Verstappen ahead of Sebastian Vettel into the wall. Goes Esteban Ocon. Did he make contact with his teammate Sergio Perez? They were
Este tío le da un aire.
again. The two Force Indians, and we have another first lap accident as Vettel and Verstappen down Raffles Boulevard go wheel to wheel. Sebastian Vettel ahead of Max Verstappen and just squeezes ahead of the Dutch for an into turn 7. We have a safety car now deployed. Hamilton, Vettel, Verstappen, the top 3.
Did Vettel get the move done before the safety car was deployed? The inevitable safety car. There's no service road here. The only way to clear that car out of the way is to come on the racetrack. So they do get a light on their dashboard and, of course, on the side of the track. But Vettel using the extra power of the Ferrari to make that